Hello everyone, my name's Alex Mkichi, and today I'm going to be reviewing Fear the Walking Dead episode 7 titled Shiva. So, it's going to be my first review, and I love the show. I always watch videos like Make It Bath Presents, Trev's Chan 2, and I've read the comics, and I'm just so attached to that world that I figured I'd, fucking give it a shot. So, okay. This episode's titled season 2, episode 7, Shiva, which for comic readers they would know would link to a character named Ezekiel, who we will probably see in season 7 of regular Walking Dead. So with this episode, I was here nor there with that. It was a good episode. Let me just get this straight. I thought season 2 has been amazing. It's had excellent pacing. The first 2 episodes, I know a lot of people were upset. First one started off great, got a little slow, and a lot of people were a little bit upset with it as a premiere. But I quite enjoyed it, and I was like, I waited out, and I know it would get better. And then also, the second episode, it was cool. A lot of people enjoyed it, but it also seemed a little bit like filler, if you don't see that, whatever the fuck his name is, that family, if we never see them again, whether we do or not, if we see them again, then yeah, maybe it won't be filler, but I kind of doubt that we will, so that just seems kind of fillerish to me. And then after that, it just went right up from there, just a plane crash, fucking everything else. It just was a bunch of great episodes. This episode I did enjoy. I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy it, but there was just, it just seemed weird. Basically, let's just start off talking about Daniel. So he's basically, episode starts and it shows a little boy, which was actually when Daniel was killing that little walker from last episode. I thought it was actually the kid before the zombie, but it was actually him. So in this episode we find out, that was young Daniel, and you can clearly see he has a very dark past, and some guys telling him he's fucking shooting kids, and some scary fucking shit. So, excuse my language. I tend to swear a lot, but that's the way she goes. So he's clearly getting a little crazy. He starts freaking out, saying, "No, he can't bury Strand's boyfriend here. Can't bury him here." And he starts freaking out, hits the guy with the knife, and then so they obviously think he's fucking batshit crazy. So they tie him up, and then he's having all these hallucinations with his wife and shit, and he's just going pretty crazy, which was I found pretty interesting. And obviously, spoiler warning, obviously, but in the end of the episode, you see that it's like fucking typical Walking Dead shit, where oh my god, Daniel's dead, but I doubt he's dead. Whether he comes back in season 2, maybe, but I definitely think he's alive. And same with Celia. I definitely think the Walking Dead world, basically how I see it, is if you don't see them fucking like blood out the neck, if you don't see them dead, getting eaten or shot in the head, then they could very well be alive. So I found this episode going on to another character, Daniel, and moving on to another character, Nick, which is definitely, I would say, my favorite character in the show as of this point. So he's been getting babied by Madison throughout pretty much the whole series, and I find that really, I'm sure it pisses a lot of people off. I know a lot of people are saying that Madison's a bitch, a cunt, or whatever, etc. So he goes to show that everyone's just kind of sitting on their ass, and then he loves to put himself in blood and smell like them and walk amongst them, and he goes and gets Louise, I think his name is, which is Celia's son. She claims son, but I think she was the nanny or something. So he gets her, or gets him, zombie him or walker him, and takes it to her, and kind of as by doing this, Celia accepts the family and says that they can all stay and live there. So obviously, as a viewer, it's like, fuck yeah, Nick, like way to go, getting shit done. But then Madison's all freaking out, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, but it's just obviously pissing me off a little bit more. But it's really forming Nick as a character. You can really see he's going somewhere, and I think he's going to be a long-term survivor. and I'd love to see him be fucking. I see some. I can see him getting pretty crazy in the future. So yeah, he does that, and I found that awesome. I thought that really built him as a character, and I just fucking love Nick, to be honest, just like that. So yeah, he, sorry if I'm bouncing off topics here, first video, and I'm kind of just fucking going off the top of my head from what I remember. So yeah, that happens, and then of course, while that's going on, you have Travis looking for Chris, because Chris is fucking just running off, doing his own thing, causing a bunch of shit going down, which really pisses me off, to be honest. I kind of think he's a fucker, and I don't know whether he will become better or redeem himself. I kind of just think, like, dude, you're running away like a little bitch. Like, he's running away because he thinks everyone hates him, and which is fair enough. But you see Travis from across the field. Oh, like you see, like he just fucking runs off. It's like, dude, like I don't know, it just pisses me off. It's like savage it might sound, like if you're just gonna fucking cause shit, just like kill yourself or just fucking run back. So tell your dad what's going on. Don't just run away and make Travis have to fucking run after you and catch you, because you know he's gonna come try and catch you. So yeah, he runs. Travis just fucking fucks up his feet, and yeah, he runs into that little Mexican guy's house. Doesn't speak English, and actually seems like a nice guy, to be honest. But then later on, you find out that he's gonna hurt his son, and then obviously Travis goes in the door and sees that Chris has a fucking gun to this kid's head and points at his dad, and then a bunch of shit goes down there, and then he runs off, and obviously Travis goes after him and tackles him. And the thing that I found absolutely fucked was when Chris is straight up fucking swings the knife, whether he meant to kill him or not, I don't know, but dude, like, fucking what, a couple months in the zombie apocalypse and you're already batshit crazy, man? Like, fuck. Yeah, so that part was definitely exciting. Earlier I said I was here nor there with that episode, but I come to think, I really did like the episode. I think the only thing that bothers me is that there's a lot of unanswered questions. I kind of wish they just showed Celia's death when, well, yeah, this is kind of moving on, but I kind of wish when Madison, because she's obviously knows that Nick's getting them with these zombie beliefs, believing that they're people and whatnot, she kills Celia, and whether she's alive or not, I really fucking wish they just for sure killed her and showed her get torn to bits while staring at her. And I think that would have just really built Madison as a character and just showed like damn, like you have killed this girl in a savage way. I really didn't like how they showed it, and if she's alive, it's kind of just like, okay, well, fuck, like, how? So yeah, and yeah, just a lot of unanswered questions, but then when I come to think of it now, it's like a couple months from now, we're gonna be able to see the whole season as a whole, so it's gonna, like, once you look at it all together, it's gonna kind of, I don't know, the questions will answer themselves and it'll kind of redeem itself. And yeah, so Madison goes all savage and at least attempts to kill Celia to protect her family, because I don't like Celia because she's a crazy bitch. Kind of like old Herschel. Hey, I see a lot of this. Everyone's saying, "Oh, this is a lot like the barn farm." It's like, yeah, it kind of is. But what can you do? Same world, same shit's gonna go down. So yeah, so Chris runs off. Nick makes the deal. What else? So yeah, end of episode's coming around, and let me fucking see. Give me a little second here. Yeah, that's when you have Daniel having all these hallucinations, and that guy comes up to him and starts untying him, and he just boom, just fucking headbutts him right the fuck out, which I found awesome. I found kind of like, damn, like that's a strong headbutt, but he's just out. It's like, damn. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, fucking knocks that guy out and unties himself. He's seen his wife. He's fucking maniac right now. So he goes out to all the zombies and pouring down all the gas. And when I'm watching this, I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. And I'm like, is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? I'm like, fuck, like, is he gonna die? Like, are they gonna show it or what? And he lights it on fire, and that was pretty climactic. I was like, oh my god. And then, like, right when it was under his legs, I'm like, oh, they're gonna switch scenes, and then that's gonna be the end of it, and we're gonna have no fucking idea if he's like, it's like AMC and another motherfucking cliffhanger. They're gonna try and make you think he's dead, and I think, if I were to predict now, I'd say he's gonna come back probably in season 3 or 2. Who knows? But yeah, I don't think Daniel's dead. He's too cool of a character for that. So yeah, he does that, and then the whole place is burning down, and then fucking you see Nick walking with the zombie. I find that so cool how he just loves walking with zombies. It reminds me of the Whisperers, kind of, in the comic book. Whether you know that or not, but I found that awesome. So yeah, sees Madison, and he's like, yeah, you are a monster for some reason. He just thinks, yeah, you killed Celia. Madison's like, come with. Madison's a MILF, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that out. I looked up Kim Dickens. She's 50, and I'm like, damn. Yeah. So props to Travis there. Yeah. Moving on, back on topic. Yeah, Nick's kind of just like, realizes he wants to stay here in Mexico and make a family here. Whether he's making the right choice or not, we don't know. But yeah, so he's like, oh, you're a monster, blah blah blah. And Strand's there. Strand pulls up, and he's like, Madison, way to go. And I find that cool. I like the friendship between Madison and Strand, and I find the fact that he's gay kind of makes it good, because everyone's gonna be saying, oh, they're gonna hook up, and we had enough romance in The Walking Dead. I find it good that just because he's gay now, it's like it's kind of propels that idea that they're gonna get together. So I really see strong friendship creating, and it's gonna continue in the future, I bet. And so yeah, he pretty much saves her life, because if they saw Madison, they'd probably fucking kill her or give her a good beating at least. And yeah, Nick's like, what the fuck, like, you're monsters, and doesn't want to come back with them. And it's like kind of the Nick of the moment time. Got to make the decision, got to either stay or go. So then obviously Madison has no choice but to go, and she just sees Nick. I found it really cool just seeing Nick just walking through the fucking zombies covered in blood. Like, that's yeah, it's pretty cool. And then yeah, that's about it. And then yeah, fucking Nick tries to go get Travis. And of course, Travis is like, yo, I can't bring Chris back. He's a little bitch. He's fucked. He needs his dad. Which I find there was probably a better way of handling that. Yeah, probably a better way of handling it. But for the sake of the show, I guess that's the thing I like. I kind of like when they're in different groups, because it really spreads it out. And I don't know. The way I look at it, the way I thought, I don't know, the 208 promo, it seems like it's all about Nick, but in my head, I was kind of thinking, oh, Nick's off, and then he's going to come back in a season, like next season or another season. It's just like the most fucked motherfucker you've ever met. Like maybe the head of the Whisperers or whatever. Like, I don't know, like the head of his own group, because he definitely likes rubbing himself in blood, like to be with his own. I don't know. I just see a big future for Nick, and yeah, I found that cool. But clearly, we're going to see a lot of Nick in season 2. Whatever the main group's gonna do, who knows? And Chris and Travis, who knows? Whether they're going back to Abigail, I kind of don't think they're going to go back to Abigail. I feel like they'll stay in Mexico. Really cool scenery to film there. We've never really seen that in the main show. So yeah, I'm all for them staying. And it's 13 minutes already, but fuck it, it's a review. It's my review. I do what I want. But yeah, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give this episode an 8 out of 10. I was kind of, if I could change one thing, I'd get more closure. I kind of wish they just killed Celia and showed that. That would have been savage, just seeing her get torn apart, whether she's alive or not. I still wish they would have killed her. Daniel, I'm okay with them leaving us wondering, because I'm almost certain he's going to be alive. They show the death, and I don't know, they would show it if he was going to die. So I think he's probably alive. What else? Yeah, so probably an 8 out of 10, which is a good score. This whole half, I loved it, to be honest. I'd probably give it it's kind of on the spot, but yeah, definitely at least a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I thought it was fucking amazing. Everyone's kind of complaining about the first season. It was good. First season I viewed it was first episode good, solid, and then the next 2 or 3 were kind of they were all right, but it was kind of they kind of just went into confinement too quick, in my opinion. I would have much rather seen where they shot it in downtown Vancouver, just seeing all the havoc and rioting, which was fucking badass. So yeah, I really liked that. But yeah, it was good. And then this season finale was obviously fucking amazing, which is probably the best episode to date still. Whether the season 2 finale will beat it or not, who knows? But yeah, so I've kind of rambled in this video a little bit, but whether anyone's watching this or not, obviously drop it a like. I know there's a lot of Walking Dead reviewers on YouTube, but I plan on continuing to make more videos on this, and if enough people see it, maybe just leave your comment of what you want me to talk about next. I also make music, if you give a shit about that. You can look at my my other video, just a little, if you know Logic, a little remix to that, whether you care about that or not. There's going to be more coming in that. I'm just going to kind of put whatever I want on this channel, you know? Yeah, hopefully I can get a subscriber within, I don't know, fuck it, you know, confidence. You know, I'm just going to make, this is my channel, I do what I want. Yeah, so I'm Alex McGeechee. I'm going to be signing out right now, and hope you enjoyed. Take care.